good morning, afternoon, evening, or depending on whenever you're watching this. Welcome to Donut with Dilraj. I'm your host, Nahil Jawed, and yes, I do always just dress like Inspector Gadget. Without any further delay, I shall introduce you to the man who needs no introduction, the infamous Indian boy who comes from many nations, Dilraj Rahal.
Hi Nahil, thank you very much for coming to my show.
Technically, it's my show because I'm hosting it.
Well, I am the one running for the first year rep, and I love donuts more than you do, so technically it's my show.
Alright then, straight questions. Why this show? What's the purpose of this interview?
The purpose is actually not so much about me, it is more on us. The interview is an opportunity for me to explain my platform and to raise the awareness of the current issue we're having in solder. The issue I'm referring to is what we often state as the solder incest. I have noticed that us, solderites, we have limited our UBC learning experience to solder itself. We're not fully aware or active in our UBC surroundings, and that is very sad because the most important tool a businessman has is his network. 3 years from now, no solderite will face a problem connecting with marketing, finance, or real estate developers. But we will be handicapped when it comes to our contacts with filmmakers, architects, or engineers. Hence, I am running as the CUS first year rep with a platform to bridge the gap between solder and the university by connecting solderites to interdisciplinary involvement and the UBC community as a whole.
So how do you plan on implementing these changes?
You cannot overturn a wrecked ship overnight, but it will steadily happen when you be the change you want to see in the world. I shall first host various networking events for solderites to connect with students from different faculties. And then I shall encourage more clubs running under the CUS to host interdisciplinary involved activities. One of such that I could think of is for solderites to work along with the engineer students on topics such as enhancing sustainability.
Alright, with that, we're going to take a short commercial break. Don't touch that remote or keyboard if you're watching online. We're going to enjoy our donuts.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
It's
been too long.
Oh my god.
What is that? What are you
I
wearing?
wore a shirt. That is perfect. Where did you get it?
From Dilraj?
Yeah, from Dilraj. He's so awesome.
Whoa, I want one of those shirts too.
Holy crap. Do we have to do anything with them or what?
Just vote for Dilraj.
For the CUS first year.
Just you and me.
Hey Dil, I'm so going to order 10 of those shirts. Oh, are we back live? Alright, so back on to our second half of the show. We're interviewing our first year rep candidate, Dilraj Rahal. So Dilraj, with all the campaigning going on, what's your tactic on to winning the election for first year rep?
Tactic is simple, not having any tactic at all. I come clean. What you see is what you get out of me. Although I do various offline and online interactions, I still believe that by the end of the day, people will only vote for me if they like me. Hence, it's good to be genuine.
If you had to choose either Facebook or posters as a platform of communications, which would you choose?
None. I have my own platform of communicating with my fellow solderites. Any guesses? Dilraj.com. Yes, it is DILRAJ.com. It's a good chance for you to laugh off to all my videos and pictures. But most importantly, it is a forum for first year students to post their ideas and opinions, which shall be put on the table and for me to blog back to them.
Wow, Dilraj.com? What is it that makes you special, especially in comparison to your competitors?
I am an all-rounded individual capable of handling both my co-curricular interests and my academic concerns with dedication and commitment. But more than anything, I am here to listen and to serve you. I believe in servant leadership, that a great leader always gives back to the community.
Between all your competitors, whom are you most afraid of and why?
Nahil, you know what they say, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. And the answer would be you, Nahil, because I think you'll end up even more famous than me after this.
So Dilraj, any last statement before we wrap up the show?
Yeah, to all my fellow solderites, solder open worlds. But by the end of the day, it is all up to you. Tum est. And I am holding on to the key of solder story. Don't forget that.
I used to be. Nights are long, just you and me. Someday, baby, you'll feel free. Something's wrong with you and me, but I'm just a man